Very good morning. I was waiting to you from the University of Jaffna. Welcome. Ajit, Niwad, Campbell, Honorable MB. When we were joining the mainstream of activities after the conflict 2009, he told me that he has visited Jaffna more than 11 times as the governor of Central Bank and made a lot of efforts to rehabilitate our people and give them so much of input, finance to had and undergone during the wartime. People and also we have when it comes to the finance and also the COVID pandemic time we have a lot of issues and we need a challenge, so much of constraint, it's not normal life. So you need somebody very innovative to handle the situation now. I think to handle the present situation. We can't have the normal kind of running that our culture. Happy about that. Also the new input is very much curtailed or reduce maybe the economic situation of not the country, the whole world. Our Versar is here. He will also present something on behalf of everybody that we are supposed to know. Before that, our state minister is there and our Honorable MP, Amken Ramanathan.
Faculty of Allied Sciences.
Allied Health
Sciences.
Dean, Faculty of Business Studies.
Professor is Ravi Rai, Dean, Faculty of Medicine. You are a big medical faculty.
Yes.
Everyone introduced themselves and they were all doctors, professors. And I said, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professor, but I am the patient. So I was reminded of that wonderful day. And I'm reminded that I'm being surrounded by so many qualified, competent people. It's wonderful to know all of you and to be able to share a few thoughts with you. I'm delighted that I had this invitation, which was extended through my friend, our own MP here, Mr. Angajan Ramanathan, who had been very kindly who was making arrangements for me to meet up with you. So thank you very much, first of all, for giving me this opportunity, Professor, to be able to have this conversation with you. I would like to hear from you more than me saying things, but I also want to say that I have been associated with Jaffna for a long time. When I was the governor, I think many of you remember, I used to come here and it was a wonderful experience. I think 2 or 3 days after the conflict was over, I was here. And then we set up several branches of banks so that the people could deposit their money. And thereafter, we made a law that if anyone wishes to have branches in banks or finance companies in Colombo or any other place, they must first open here. So that worked quite well, and that's how so many came in. I was happy when I saw, when we were coming, that the fields were being cultivated, and all were very beautifully cultivated and very methodically cultivated. And I know water is not the easiest of commodities to find here. But with all that, to see a greenery was actually wonderful, and I must compliment and congratulate all of you. You would have, in some way or the other, assisted this process. And when I came here, your Vice Chancellor told me that you have 11,000 undergraduates and 4,500 are from the southern part of the country, Sinhalese people. So I think that's a wonderful statement. Not enough people know that. Not enough people understand that there is so much of interaction taking place in Jaffna and in the northern part of the country, which sometimes is forgotten. So I suppose the visibility is not there, as the professor says. So I think what is most important is for us to have this understanding. So us coming here, and I was very thankful to all of you who made it possible for me to come. It is opening of the eyes. It's a revelation for us. Sometimes even if you hear it, it's not as good as when you come and see it for yourself. COVID did some virtual stuff for us, and we are all now used to this virtual meetings, virtual interactions, but at the same time, what is critical is to meet face to face. Then you understand people, you see the expressions
Human chemistry works.
The human chemistry, I think the chemistry officer is also here. Human chemistry is as important as the molecular chemistry. So I guess this is what we are about. And I would like to be your friend, where I could be instrumental in taking up certain issues that you have, where we can interact, and then I know when I say that try and resolve this. But I think what is important.
That's what I told. We take very auspicious measures to face this situation.
While we are doing that, also we know that no country expands without investment. If you contract too much, there were instances of this last year where we had to contract because of the fact that there were a lot of challenges. But that's not our vision, that's not our philosophy. If you remember, even during the time of global challenges from 2006 to 2014, we never stopped anything. We didn't even stop imports. We had everything going, and that was the philosophy of our economic progress. We invested heavily on infrastructure, we invested heavily on people,
Roads.
on the roads. Even in your university, I'm sure you would have realized that there
So
was
many hostels.
so many investments were made, because we believe that only if you invest, that there can be new jobs created, new activities done. I am always conscious that there are about 400,000 young boys and girls who come out into the job market every year. Every year. You all train some part of them from the universities, but there are thousands of others who need to have livelihood opportunities, who need to have new jobs. To do that, we have to have a steady stream of investments coming into the country. So that's part of our work. President has also given clear instructions that we should have as many investments coming into the country. We're working hard at that. But at the same time, we want to see the opportunities that are available in the entire country. We are now doing a complete study of opportunities that are available, including your areas, because there are thousands of young boys and girls here who would want to have opportunities which are well-paying jobs. Your MP was talking to me as well, and what we want to do is to have opportunities created for them, and maybe in partnership with you all, we can do that. So I want to say that we'll be happy to be of service. We'll be happy to listen to you. We have lots of challenges together to be faced, and I'm sure if we have a good understanding and a good dialogue, we will be able to go through with the times and then have a much more prosperous time for all our people. So let me say thank you very much for the warm welcome that you have given each other and to take it forward. I'll leave it to you now to start.
Okay,
Mike.
increased to nearly 12,000, and many infrastructure work in the main campus, in the Ramanathan Academy, Siddha Medicine, and the Klinochi and Vaunia, they are all in halfway. Infrastructure development programs.
Is partly done.
Partly done, and very initial stage. So we wanted to complete, for example, medical faculty, they have put up an 8-story building and it's not completed, halfway is there. So similarly, engineering faculty programs, agriculture, and new technology buildings also, we managed with the greatest difficulty, so the buildings are not completed. So there is a list of infrastructure program. So all are stand still in shortage of capital allocation. Recurrent component is some more that you all are giving.
Yes.
But we want more capital. As you know, this university, our community also, we have contributed immensely. Even the present building, it was a former school. This school. So we sacrificed, the Jaffna community, they sacrificed one of the leading education institution for the establishment of this university.
What are the school, Professor?
It's a Parameshwara College. It was established by Sir Ponnamala Ramanathan.
Right.
So the local people, some people are really, they are not happy because we sacrificed one of the leading
This is not an
College.
issue now. It's not an issue now.
now. So
Yeah, you can go to academics, I think. Better.
okay,
You know,
where we had to infrastructure complete, and also in academic side we wanted to expand some of the new courses. We Vice Chancellor submitted a number of requests for Ramanathan Academy of Fine Arts and Siddha Medicine to elevate as faculty. So in that case also we need further expansion.
so we want to hear from the farm.
One thing you have now declared the Nagadeep is going to be your vessel, but the road is in very bad condition.
One good thing about those things are that all the
Now from Jaffna to it's a carpet road.
Yeah.
From Arali Junction to Nagadeep, you can't go. If you are going to do it, I think you will go. And also originally, there are funds allocated to build that road from Valikeyaru to Kurikattua. So that road and causeway also not taken up. So that is one. Another big issue from Jaffna to Karanagar road, also used by thousands of people. I think our MP is aware, still in a dilapidated condition.
our secretary is here. No?
Yeah, okay.
Green black grant. But I heard yesterday newspapers, the bad news, they are going to relax.
Not they are going to relax certain things, but not.
We are prepared to meet the 75% to 100% of the onion demand of the country if you can give a protective measures. One protective measure, you should not import.
It's a reasonable price here.
That is reasonable price. So onion, chili, potatoes, we can supply. Particularly onion.
Grapes.
Yeah. So and
Say it
also
again so that we'll have it on.
no, this is the onion,
Onions.
chili, black dry chili, then the potatoes, and also to some extent the grapes. Grapes, we can supply. And now we are surplus in coconut Jaffna. We are every day we are sending about 5-6 lorry load of coconuts to Colombo.
And planting also.
And plantain also. And fish also we are surplus. So now there's a minister of course. So what we want is steady policy of government regarding this agricultural issue. That is onion,
systems. It's not
chili,
arbitrarily doing
and
it in
Yeah, I think
for example, the
that-
milk are made with the Nestle and all that. That's working.
That's working.
So now all the breeders of the cows and all that, they are committed because they supply is.
and then you know only the Jaffna mutton is the best mutton in this country. Okay, no, you can't buy this mutton in any part of the country. So you have to give a special focus the goat breeding in the Jaffna Peninsula.
Clearance as well.
That in the north. So you can't have it in the south because of the.
What would be the specific action that you would require for that?
That is, you must keep the protective. That is
This university.
must be village level social security.
Yeah.
That is now what is happening. Many people are not cultivating or breeding cattle. You have to take the cattle into your bedroom night
They're stealing it.
for the safety. Otherwise, somebody will take.
At the same time, sir, the
Earlier, the present Grama Sevaka system is not conducive for any economic development because they are graduated people, girls are appointed various things. Earlier, of course, it's a different system. The traditional village headman is a total control of the village in every aspect. Maybe some sort of imperialistic tendency is there, but now the local security, economic security or activities, there is no protection. So you are defensive, and there is no safety for your cattle. There is no anything. No, there is no safety. So this is one, of course.
This is an initiation. Anyway,
In the case of agriculture sector, central government, even the provincial government, I used to campaign a memorandum of understanding the northern province and the central government regarding onion, chili, grapes, MOU. So another thing also,
I'll take it forward.
in Jaffna, this is unique, where this culture we are enjoying a pseudo-Mediterranean climate, where the fruits, the jackfruit in Jaffna is not your fruit. Your fruit is only cost.
yeah.
We have only jack.
Thank you, sir. Now,
Then what about the
Elephant Pass Salton
yeah.
and Kunjasi Salton, they are 100 acres, 1,000 acres, sorry, 1,000 acres. The minimum annual production is 70,000 tons.
Right.
You can go up to 80,000 tons.
Right.
So that was idling for the last 10 years or even more.
now
Say
private
like
companies are
Minimum
alive.
production.
So basically, Elephant Pass contains
Work out to a minimum 2
people,
rupees
not the doctrines and
per kilo net profit after paying all the treasury dividends
Yes,
and
yes,
penalties.
yes.
So what is really stopping?
I myself was in a higher level committee.
Right.
I think prior to.
So many, you have extended proposal, no?
Yeah.
Developer proposal.
They were about to give it to a private firm. Then
So
the
comprehensive
message came
proposal
down
is
from
there,
the
sir.
top.
Our clinical block is almost, I think, 55-60% we have not completed.
65%.
Percent completed.
I missed that. What is it?
It's a clinical block for
building.
all final year teaching purpose, and that is very important, sir, because to complete within this year, because the contractor also has some problem. I think with the help of the Vice Chancellor, we overcome it. But before this year, I think I heard it was 110 or 120 million allocated for this purpose this year. And the release of the fund from the treasury, as well as the balance money, we have to